Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Everyone, my name is Business Sola and I am a London student at Dance Schools number campus. Today I have with a new chat interview. So let's start. First of all, Chatgpt, can you hear me?
Hello, how can I help you today? Let me know if there's anything specific on your mind.
Okay, Chatgpt, can you hear me?
Of course, I'm here to help. Just let me know what you need and I'll do my best to assist you.
Okay. Chatgpt, my first question is what is meant by a political structure?
Absolutely. A political structure refers to the way a government is organized, including how power and authority are distributed and how decisions are made. It can involve different levels of governments like national, regional, and local, and also different forms such as democracy, monarchy, or authoritarian.
ChatGPT, my question is what is meant by a political structure?
Got it. So a political structure based.
Okay, so my next question is how do political structures differ from political systems?
Great question. While a political structure refers to the distribution of power, which includes not just the structure, but also the processes, the political culture, the institutions, and the norms that shape how politics works in a country. In other words, the structure is more about the form, and the system includes the function and the overall way politics operates.
My next question is why are political structure important for governance?
Political structure is because it shapes how decisions are made, how power is exercised, and how citizens are represented. It influences stability, governance quality, and even economic development. Essentially, it sets the foundation for how a country functions and how effective challenges and
Continue answer, please.
of course. So a well keeping the overall health and progress of a nation. If you have any more questions, feel free.
My next question is what are the main types of political structure in the world today?
That's a great question. The main types of political structures in the world.
Okay, so my next question is what is the difference between a state and government?
Great question. In general, a state refers to the entire political entity, including its territory, its population, its sovereignty, and its institutions. On the other hand, a government is the group of people and organizations that are in charge of running the state at a given time. In other words, the state is the enduring entity, while the government is the temporary administration that governs it. Let me know if you like more details.
Okay, so my next question is what role do constitution play in political structures?
Great question. The Constitution plays a fundamental role in political structures because it sets out the fundamental principles the powers and duties of different branches and protects the rights and freedoms of citizens. Essentially, it serves as the supreme law that guides and limits the government's authority. If you'd like to know more details, just let me know.
Can I answer? So my next question is, how does federalism affect political structures?
Absolutely, federalism affects political structures by dividing power between a central government and regional or state governments. This means that certain powers are delegated to the central government, while others are reserved for the regional governments. This division helps ensure that power is balanced. It also promotes diversity in governance and can help prevent the concentration of power. Overall, federalism adds a layer of complexity and flexibility to political structures. Let me know if you'd like more details.
Okay, so my next question is, what is the difference between a unitary state and a federal state?
That's a great question. An unitary state is one where all the power is concentrated in a central government, and any regional or local authorities only have the powers that the central government delegates to them. In contrast, a federal state divides power between the central government and regional governments, with essentially in a unitary state, the central government is supreme, while in a federal state, power is shared and constitutionally distributed. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is, how do political structure impact economic development?
Structure can have a significant impact on economic development in several ways. For instance, a stable and transparent political structure can foster investor confidence, encourage economic growth, and facilitate the implementation of sound policies. On the other hand, political instability, corruption, or lack of effective governance can hinder economic progress and deter investment. Ultimately, create an environment like more details, just let me know.
Okay, so my next question is, how is democracy defined within political structures?
Great question. In political structures, democracy is defined as a system of government where power is vested in the people. Typically, this means that citizens have the right to participate in decision making, usually through free and fair elections. Democracy emphasizes the protection of individual rights, the rule of law, and the accountability of leaders to the people. It can take various forms, such as direct democracy, where they elect officials to make decisions on their behalf. Let me know if you'd like to explore this further.
Okay, so my next question is, what are the main differences between direct and representative democracy?
Absolutely. The main difference between direct and representative democracy lies in how decisions are made. In direct democracy, citizens directly vote on laws and policies themselves, meaning that every eligible voter has a direct say in the decision making process. On the other hand, in representative democracy, citizens elect representatives who then make decisions on their behalf. This means that the elected officials are responsible for making laws and policies, and citizens hold them accountable through elections. Each system has its own advantages and challenges, and different countries may adopt one or a mix of both. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper.
Okay, so my next question is, how do authoritarian regimes maintain their political structures?
That's an insightful question. Generally, regions maintain their political structures through a combination of factors. These include a stable constitution or foundational laws, consistent governance practices, strong institutions, and adherence to the rule of law. Regions also rely on regular elections, public participation, and civic engagement to keep their political structures robust and responsive. Additionally, effective leadership and adaptability to changing circumstances help ensure that these structures remain stable over time. If you'd like more details, just let me know.
Okay, my next question is what role do electronic play in different political structures?
That's a
Okay, so my next question is how do, what role how does voter participation strengthen political structures?
That's a great question. Voter participation plays a crucial role in shaping political structures because it directly influences the legitimacy and responsiveness of a government. When more people participate in elections, it ensures that elected officials truly represent the will of the people. Higher voter turnout can lead to more accountable governance, encourage policies that reflect the public's needs, and help prevent the concentration of power. On the other hand, low voter participation can lead to less representative governments and can allow certain groups to have more influence. Ultimately, active voter participation strengthens the democratic process and helps maintain a healthy political structure. Let me know if you'd like more details.
Okay, so my next question is uh, how does how do checks the balances protect democratic structures?
That's a great question. Checks and balances are a fundamental feature of democratic legislature and the judiciary. Each branch has the ability to limit the powers of the others, which helps prevent any single branch from becoming too powerful. For example, the legislature can pass laws, but the executive can veto them, and the judiciary can review those laws for constitutionality. This system ensures that power is balanced, protects individual freedoms, and maintains accountability. Ultimately, these checks and balances can dominate the political system. If you'd like more details, just let me know.
Okay, so my next question is okay, so my next question is what is a hybrid political system?
A hybrid political system is one that combines elements from different types in such a system. You could have democratic processes like election, but limited political systems can vary widely, and they often can.
Okay, so my next question is okay, so my next question is what lesson can be learned by comparing democratic and authoritarian political structures?
That's a thoughtful question. By comparing and studying different political structures, we can learn a lot about how governance models influence stability, economic growth, citizen engagement, and social welfare. For instance, we can see how democratic structures tend to promote individual freedoms and accountability, while authoritarian systems might prioritize order and efficiency. By examining various models, we can identify best practices, understand potential pitfalls, and gain insights into how to design more effective and resilient political systems. Ultimately, this comparative approach helps us learn how to create and maintain more effective, fair, and stable governance. If you'd like to explore this further, just let me know.
Okay, so my next question is how are political structure in Africa different from those in Europe?
That's an interesting question. Political are incredibly diverse and have been shaped by a variety of historical, cultural, and social factors. For instance, some African countries have adopted democratic systems with multi-party elections and representative governments, while others have more authoritarian or hybrid systems. Additionally, colonial history has had a significant impact on the political structures of many African nations, often leading to unique blends of traditional governance and modern political systems. By examining these differences, we can gain insights into how historical contexts, cultural practices, and economic factors influence the political landscape. If you'd like to explore further, just let me know.
Okay, so my next question is what role do legislation play in political structure? Please give me long
That's a great question. Institutions play a fundamental role in political structures by providing the framework and rules that guide governance. Strong institutions such as
Okay, so my next question is okay. So my next question is how do interest groups affect political structures? Please give me long answer.
absolutely. Interests or interest groups play a significant role in shaping political by lobbying government officials and legislators to support specific policies or legislation that align with their interests. This can lead to certain policies being prioritized or shaped in ways that benefit particular groups. Second, interest groups contribute to political this, which can enhance democratic representation and debate. Third, interest groups can also serve as a bridge between concerns and preferences. This can lead to more responsive and accountable governance. However, it's also important to note that interest groups can sometimes lead to unequal influence where well-funded or powerful groups have more. This can sometimes lead to imbalances in political power. In summary, interest groups are vital in shaping political structures by influencing policy, representing diverse interests, and enhancing democratic engagement. They can both strengthen and complicate the political landscape depending on how they operate and are regulated.
So, this was our interview with Chatgpt. Thank you, Chatgpt, for your time, for your interview with Chatgpt on the topic political structures. This was our interview with ChatGPT. I hope you like it. See you in the next interview with ChatGPT. Allah Hafiz, Pakistan, Zindabad.